What's up, everybody? We are here with the number 4 ranked right-handed puller in the entire United States, Dylan Burns. Actually, only a featherweight, which just goes to show how much of a badass he really is. Dylan, how are you, my friend?
Doing good, man. How are you?
I am good. It is good to talk to you without having you drive all the way to St. Louis. So I appreciate
Yes,
you
sir.
coming on to talk to us. You just got done with quite arguably maybe the most talent-rich round robin we've seen in a while, huh?
Yeah, it was. I've not ever seen anything like that since I've been arm wrestling for the light guys. Like that's just since I've been arm wrestling. I'm sure they probably had some pretty big round robins in the past, but to my knowledge, that was the deepest one I've ever heard of.
How'd it go? What's the overall experience?
It went great, man. I felt like I pulled good. Made a few mistakes. I didn't switch up like I should have against Hunter off. I feel like if I would have tried to go a different way, I might have had something for him, but I don't know. At the same time, he was very strong. Um, but like I say, it was. I mean, I don't know if I'm really a fan or not. Honestly, I mean, it was like my arm held up good for it, but at the same time, I don't know if you really can. I don't know that it proves like who is actually better between two guys. You know what I mean?
Right. I tell you what, Hunter looked huge, especially for that weight. Did it just look that way, or is he really like pretty big for 155?
Oh, he's a monster, dude. He was huge. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what he was weighing that next day. I heard somebody say 170, but that could be false. But I heard he was. Do what?
When do you guys weigh in? How much time do you have to
We
recon?
weigh-ins opened at 2 o'clock on Friday.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's about
Yeah.
24 hours. Right.
Yeah. Not bad.
All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
It wasn't
I
too
agree.
bad.
I don't think the round robins necessarily show who's best because of the draw and how the matches go, but it does put you up against a lot of guys. So I know that I know you did your homework before you went in there and put your elbow on the table, but did anybody surprise you out of those guys that you did face? Like, or was it just what you expected going in?
Yeah, I would say Hunter and Cody both surprised me. I mean, I knew Hunter was going to be very strong. I mean, and Cody. I mean, I knew they both were going to be very strong. But like I say, I mean, they had definitely from the video I watched, they've leveled up since then.
Right. Do you think that size played a factor at all? If you were able to be 10 pounds, 15 pounds heavier? Because would you come in at, 40, 43, 45? Did you bulk up at all?
Yeah, I weighed in at 144.
144.
I had but I had all my stuff on still and everything in my pockets. But no, I don't think the weight was a factor, man. I was the strongest version of myself I've ever been that day. I mean, I worked hard for it. So I'm like I say, I didn't even think I had in my mind I wanted to weigh 150 before, like I wanted to weigh in at 150, but I gave up on that about 3 months ago when I seen it wasn't going to happen, and uh, I just said I was going to get as strong as I could, and my weight did. I just let my weight do what it wanted to.
Well, you looked really good. So,
Yeah, you did.
Thank you, man. I felt good. It was like I say, it was definitely awesome getting to pull that many different people at the same time. You know what I mean?
All right, so I got to ask you, with the match with Cody Wood, I'm assuming that he yanked on you with that strap that got you pissed off or something. What happened right there?
Yeah, that exactly. I thought he was yanking on that strap. He went to pull his hand out of the strap, and it pulled on I had my head down, and it pulled on my arm, and I just took it wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. It got squashed real quick, and that's exactly what I figured happened. But I was just wondering if anything was said. I know on the first hit, you were talking pretty good because you know you like talking a little bit. So, and then in the
Yeah,
second one, he kind of
I
snatched
said,
you up, and I think got you back on it. So there
oh,
was
he
some.
definitely did, man.
Yeah.
Definitely did. Yeah, I said, where are you going when we slipped? And then in the strap, man, they tightened the strap up. I felt good, and he come around me and he's tightened up. And I'm like, he just buckled my wrist with it. I was like, shit, you know, he had so much height on me, and there wasn't much I could do from it. And I mean, like I said, we were just going back a little. We were going back and forth a little bit, and I mean, the match was over. We shook hands, and then, like I say, he was pulling his hand out of the strap, and I took it wrong, and he instantly told me, you know what it was. He was like, "Hey, man, I didn't mean nothing by it," and we shook hands, and it was over.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That dude's jacked, for sure, man.
Yeah,
The stuff he's
absolutely,
doing.
man.
Them
Yeah, you
guys
seen
are
them
freaking
pull up
huge.
videos and stuff?
Oh man, that one where he was balancing with the rings. I mean,
Mhm.
this shit's almost like doesn't even make sense. Um,
No,
with those kind of guys and a lot of the matches the way they happened, if it was to happen again, say next month, do you think the results would be the same? You think
no,
yeah, because it could just show up any different way, right?
no. I'm gonna win it in a month. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. No, like I say, I mean, yeah, I really do think I think everybody placed pretty close to where they should have. Mike should have done a little better. I feel like maybe he fouled out. I don't. He fouled out several matches, but he felt like a freaking wall, man. He was so strong. Um, and then I think everybody else done about like I say. I mean, I think everybody pulled pretty consistent for their level. You know what I mean?
So does that level compare at all to like the level that you faced when you went overseas?
Well, it's a little different because over there, they're. I mean, that's at. I mean, I arm wrestled at 132, so they're all a little bit littler. So hand side, like they had. Um, I don't know. I mean, I feel like they were maybe a little faster, more technical. And over here, it's just the reffing is absolutely so much different. I mean, it's not even close to the same reffing. So I mean, it's kind of hard to compare, you know.
How was that down there? What kind of rules did they use? Was it just normal?
They yeah, they said they was using just WAF rules, and I mean, like I say, they the reffing was okay. I mean, they definitely the one was a little inexperienced, I think. Um, they they I don't know. It was just kind of, I don't want to talk about that too much, but
All right. I got you. I got you.
No, I had a question. Did you going into that, did you train your hook a bunch? Were you expecting to hook as much as you did, or when you got up there you kind of just felt that was the lane?
yeah, no, I didn't train. I just trained like always, you know, but I didn't train anything in specific. I just it just got up there and it felt good to go that way.
Right. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, you look good in there.
Yeah, I felt strong inside. Whenever the match with Roman, whenever I got inside with him, I mean I felt really good there.
I mean,
And
that's
I
a
mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, whenever he hit, I mean, honestly, I figured my arm was gonna go with it. You know what I mean? I seen him loading up on it, but it stayed, and I was like, damn, I'm in it.
that's got to be one of the biggest wins you've had, right? I mean, it's a win on Roman.
Yeah, it definitely was for sure. But like I say, at the same time, I mean, getting that at round 5 and then losing, you know, to Cody and then Sam, it kind of took it from me. You know what I mean?
You, you lost to Sam. I must have missed that one in there. What happened there? You got a pretty good record against Sam, don't you?
Yeah, I had never lost to him before until Saturday, and I mean, honestly, I just missed the go. I never heard the go, and like I say, I mean, the first go I didn't really hear, and I kind of went off the front of the, or I went off the front of the pad. Like Sam went a little bit, and I went off the front of the pad. But I mean, he kind of half-hearted went like he said. Yeah, I don't think he really heard it either. And then the second go, it was just I didn't hear it all, and I mean, he pinned me, and I looked at the. I mean, like I said, I looked at the ref. He said, "Winner." Okay.
Yeah.
But
Seemed like
I just never got a chance to arm wrestle in it.
Seemed like there was a few times where there was a little frustration going on in there, but tensions had to be pretty high.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like I say, I mean that was like me. I feel like I was more revved up for that one than I've been in a long time. But I mean, I kind of feel like I had to be. 11 matches is a lot of matches, and I mean, I'm used to pulling 4 or 5 at tops. Maybe 6. On a big day or something. But like, 11, especially against them caliber guys. Everybody's strong. Even the people that I flashed were strong. I just kept them out of their strong spot.
So you think even in a big bracket, there's more matches in that, or do you think it's just more consistent, or just high level, or what's the difference? Is it more of a super match type emotion possibly in there?
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say it's more of the emotion of like a bit like just a big tournament with a lot of real tough guys. You know what I mean? One of those deals where you don't want to get in a burner early.
Because I think it was about 3 hours, right? I mean, 3.5 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it went. It went a little slower than I figured it would. Like I said, that was their first one. I definitely think they're going to come back way better with the next one. They're doing that 198 one next, and I'm sure they'll improve a lot on it. But this was kind of just a trial run, I guess. So they kind of were working some bugs out and stuff.
It was awesome to see that much talent all in one room, and kind of the atmosphere looked pretty cool with having everything kind of had like an underground feel to it, where like a Fight Club type atmosphere. So I don't know if it was like that there, but that's what it seemed like from the videos to me. I don't know if that's what you saw, Mirzad, but that's how I saw it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how big was the crowd, because that seemed like a little bit of a missed opportunity to get the the WAL production feel, light up the crowd. If there was a bunch of people back there, it was real dark, so we couldn't really see.
Yeah, there wasn't that many people there. It was kind of small.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what to compare it to. Probably about like the size of, like the side where the pool tables and stuff are at Brewski's.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably like that size wide. Back there where like the practice tables are. It's probably like that size wide, and then I'd say it's about the size of that little part of the building.
Okay.
Maybe a little smaller.
So they were trying to keep control of the cameras and stuff too, though. So if they would have had a huge crowd, there's no way they would have kept everybody's phones away. Because I know they were trying to maintain wraps on the filming or whatnot. So that
I heard several people get yelled at.
Yeah, I heard him jump in. Somebody busted out the phone because he mentioned it a couple times and then threatened to kick somebody out. So I figured it was Wayne.
Yeah, no, I don't know who it was. No, yeah, I bet Dad's never recorded one of my matches in my life. Yeah, he would be the worst one to give the camera to. He'd be over in left field because he'd be watching the match and not the camera.
Well, did anybody in that group of guys like stand out to you as somebody that you would want to match up with later, or think that you are going to match up with later?
I mean, honestly, there's a chance with about all those guys. I mean, they're the ones that didn't do as well. I feel like they're younger in it and they're still getting better. Like Kalen, which Kalen done great. Like everybody did good, but I mean, the guys that placed lower, I feel like they're just newer into the sport and just still progressing. But I would say probably the main two would be Hunter and Cody. I really want to. I mean, like I said, not right now. I've just got a lot of stuff going on in life, but in the future, I definitely would like to get a chance at Cody. Maybe in a super match type format, and probably Hunter.
Nice. Nice.
But like that, I don't, from the size of Hunter, I'm not so sure how long he'll be. I mean, like I say, I don't know. I didn't ask him, but I'm not so sure how long he'll be able to make 154. You know, he's pretty good size.
Did he have to have a good weight cut? Did he make a pretty good weight cut? Do you know?
I mean, I'm assuming. I
Yeah,
mean,
you're
he
just
had.
guessing. You don't know what he came in
Yeah,
at
no,
because he
I
could
don't
just
know.
look big.
Yeah, I mean, I heard. I mean, people were talking, but I didn't talk to him, so I don't know. I mean, like I say, I heard he was. Um, like I heard he was towards like 170 before whenever he started cutting down, and then I heard he was back up to 170 the next day after weigh-ins.
Okay, so he just knows how to
But
cut good.
yeah, like I say, I mean, I could be completely talking out of my ass too. I didn't ask him. That's just what I heard.
No, I
But
could
like
see
I
that.
say, if he
He looked it.
yeah, if he did, he definitely is good at cutting weight.
Yeah, I mean, there's guys
'Cause-
that can do it. I'm not one that can gain that much back when I would cut, but I mean, there's definitely guys that could put 15 pounds back on. So he
Mhm.
looks like he probably has some type of fight background too. So a lot of those wrestlers, you know, right? Didn't you wrestle? So I
Yeah,
mean,
I
you
wrestled and fought.
and you just made 132 over at Worlds. So I mean,
Yeah, that was horrible,
you know
man.
a thing or two about cutting.
Oh gosh, that was horrible. Man, in there, I'm telling you what, you got to see the saunas over there before weigh-ins. That hotel, the resort had a sauna. So I mean, them saunas were just plumb full of arm wrestlers. You know, I mean, just packed them. The girls were the ones cutting the most weight. I feel like though.
Really?
Yeah, there was this girl from Brazil. Um, well, Gabby's the one who was carrying her, but Gabriella or whatever her name is from Brazil. Uh, yeah, they had to carry her to the scales. She couldn't hardly walk.
Good lord.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you said you were busy with life. What's next on the arm wrestling schedule for Dylan Burns?
As of now, I think there's something coming up here pretty quick and at Brewski's, isn't it? Isn't there like Arnold qualifier or something?
The 2 weeks before Strongest Badge, is that? I don't think that's the Arnold qualifier, is it? It's
I'm
possible.
not sure.
It
Yeah,
is.
It
Yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
yeah,
interesting.
I'll probably go up to that one, and then I'll definitely be at Strongest Badge as long as I can make it. But that's on my anniversary,
Oh yeah,
so
that's right.
I may be in trouble on that one.
What better
But
anniversary present than arm wrestling, right?
That's right.
hey, I know that's what I tried to say, but she didn't want to hear it.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you talking to us, Mirzad. You got anything else?
You don't wanna quickly go over your matches, the card, strongest badge,
Huh?
just get his
Yeah,
thoughts.
definitely go over
Yeah.
your matches.
I mean, I'm not really prepared for Strongest Badge, man.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I was talking to Dylan. I mean, Dylan, you want a match at Strongest Badge?
Man, I would love a match at Strongest Badge if it wasn't on my anniversary.
He's
Wait,
got a match.
Wait, what day? Friday is going to be on the 20th, right?
The 21st.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Friday. Friday's the
Well, I
21st, and then the tournament's the next day on Saturday.
okay. Okay. Well, I should be able to make at least one of them, surely. But I'm going to try to make them both. I think we're going to try to do something the weekend before for my anniversary so I can make it.
All right. Well,
But
either way,
if I for sure can, though, I would definitely like a super match.
that's all right, man. We'll make sure we get you one when we know you can make it for sure. I'd still
Hell
like
yeah,
to see
buddy.
you down there. I'm sure you could wreak havoc on them lightweights. It's going to be a good division for sure.
Yeah, you got Grant Pitcher coming, Palco again, right?
Yeah, but I think Palco's coming in at 165 for Houston, or 60-65 in that range. So he probably won't pull the lightweights, or won't, I would assume. I guess he could cut and still pull, but I don't think. I think he's going to be 160, 60, 65. So,
Yeah, yeah. I think he weighed in at like 170 for Arm Wars, so he's getting bigger too, I guess.
yeah, and I he just had that Arm Wars match too. What was that, like a week before that round robin?
Yep.
That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Did you watch that too? That match was
Yeah, I did.
that was
That was a grinder.
yeah, he was in it. So I mean, that had to take something out of him, I think, for sure. So
It kind of sucked. I hated it because it was like I feel like I didn't get. I feel like Kevin wasn't 100%. Well, I know he wasn't 100%. You don't pull a match like that and a week later be 100%. But at the same time, you can't. I mean, how can you hate on a man for taking a match at Arm Wars? You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
say it
that's
just
what I'm
kind
saying.
of.
When that opportunity comes, you take it, right? So there's no
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah,
I think it's cool that he actually just went, showed up, took care of business like he did. He never complained or used his excuse or anything. You just can't help but know
yeah,
that it had to take something out of him a little bit, you know.
yeah, yeah. It definitely. You could definitely tell it did. I mean, I seen him trying to go outside more than I ever have.
Yeah, he still looked good,
And
but you did good against some
mm,
monsters, man. But go ahead, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
no, no, you're good. Keep going. I was done.
Yeah. Well, that's it, man. I don't want to keep you too long. I just wanted to touch base, check it out, see what was going on with you. I appreciate you talking to us, and
Yes,
we will see you soon.
yes, sir. I appreciate you guys having me. You guys take care.
All right, buddy.
See ya.